Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all having a great day, all things considered. Let's cover a quick update on the next stimulus check and the next stimulus package. Some people will qualify for double stimulus payments. We'll cover that in this video. Have you received your smaller $600 stimulus check yet? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about payment dates. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make sure you receive your stimulus check, the unemployment boost, and that rental assistance money, all of which were included in this current stimulus package. We'll also cover a quick update on front page news as well as where things stand with those $2,000 stimulus checks. Do you think Congress should stop getting paychecks until they approve $2,000 stimulus checks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video if you like this content and subscribe. I'll be posting updates almost daily. Okay, we're going to discuss payment dates and how to track your payments in just 2 minutes. But first, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Webull. They've partnered with me to provide free stocks for my viewers, valued up to $1,600. It's completely free and takes 2 minutes. All you need to do is open an account using my link. The link is in the description of this video, just below the like button. Feel free to sell the stocks immediately to use the money if you'd like. Just make sure to open an account and then click on the green button that says Get Free Stocks. Okay, let's cover front page news for 2 minutes, and then we'll get right into stimulus. Donald Trump is boasting the fact that he approved a vaccine in less than 9 months and is criticizing state governments for not administering them fast enough. And we are way behind schedule. We only have about 2 million people who have been immunized, and the government was hoping to have 4 to 5 million people immunized already at this time. But let me know in the comments, will you get the vaccine? Or if you've had it, what was your experience with that vaccine? Trump also went on to say that he passed a major law which should lower healthcare costs and benefit the consumer directly. This law basically requires doctors, hospitals, and insurance companies to be transparent up front with their prices, which should therefore drive down healthcare costs massively and give you the option to choose whether or not you want to do something while knowing what that cost is ahead of time. Now let me know in the comments, guys, are you happy that Trump did this? Honestly, this seems like really good news, but let's see exactly what top government officials are saying about the $2,000 stimulus check, and then we'll get right into payment dates, including when you should receive your stimulus check, how to track it, as well as when you'll receive your unemployment boost and that rental assistance money. Now, a lot of Republicans are in support of these $2,000 stimulus checks. Like Lindsey Graham, for instance, he is the Senate Republican from South Carolina. He is urging Republicans to approve these larger checks. Senator Josh Hawley, who is the senator from Missouri, he's made a name for himself by supporting the $2,000 checks and aligning himself with Trump. And he said today that people are missing their shifts from work. They've gotten their hours cut. It's governments who put them in this position by shutting down the economy, by taking away their jobs. These people need help, and we need to approve these larger $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, these are just a couple of Republican senators. There's a lot of them who are supporting the larger check, and experts believe that if Mitch McConnell brings it to a vote, that they would have it approved because they have enough Democrats and Republicans to approve them. Of course, Mitch McConnell blocked it, not only because he wants a couple of things included as well, but he said it is socialism because it would give rich people these stimulus checks as well, because Democrats did not include a cap on income. Basically, someone who makes $300,000 would still receive those $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, Democrats like Chuck Schumer and Bernie Sanders continue to fight for these larger stimulus checks. Bernie Sanders is slamming Republicans for not even taking it to a vote. And most of you know Bernie was trying to filibuster this, basically was trying to keep the Senate in session, hijacking the Senate until they brought the $2,000 checks to a vote. The bad news was Mitch McConnell was able to block this filibuster with a 2/3 majority vote. Basically, there's a kind of a loophole in the situation where if someone tries to filibuster, but the Senate has 60 votes, more than a 2/3 vote, then he is able to block the filibuster and end that situation. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so Mitch McConnell not only did not want to bring it to a vote, but he blocked Bernie Sanders' filibuster. So where do things stand today, and what is happening next with these $2,000 stimulus checks? Well, the new Congress is set to take the oath this Sunday. They take the oath of office on Sunday and then begin working next week. Now, the good news here is we will get a clean slate, and Democrats have pledged to continue to fight for these $2,000 stimulus checks. So what we're hoping will happen is that Democrats will amend the bill slightly to compromise with Republicans and then bring this once again to a vote in the Senate and hopefully have it passed. But why would it pass next week when it was not able to be passed this week? Well, we still do have those Senate runoff races in Georgia. And just to recap, there are 2 Senate seats up for election in Georgia. If Democrats win both of these seats, they'll take control of the Senate. And Mitch McConnell has said multiple times that one of the reasons that they might lose these races is because they have not approved a massive stimulus. Guys, so our main leverage point here is if Mitch McConnell thinks we need those larger checks in order for him to win, then he will approve those larger stimulus checks. So with those elections taking place on January 5th, we should have really big updates next week on whether or not Mitch McConnell is willing to compromise because he thinks he'll need those larger checks to win those elections, guys. But don't forget to subscribe. We will have updates daily on the $2,000 stimulus check, as well as what's happening with the timing of receiving your unemployment boost and your rental assistance money. Let's take a look at front page CNN, and then we'll get right into how to track your stimulus check, the unemployment boost, and your rental assistance help. Well, CNN is reporting that cases of the illness continue to get worse. And guys, take a look at this graph. Back in April, when we all shut down, we were averaging about 20 to 30,000 cases per day. Look where we're at now. We're averaging 200,000 cases per day, and we're pretty much averaging that for a few weeks at this point, or a month, honestly. Now, even worse, fatalities are at all-time highs as well. Now, back in April, we were hitting about 2,000 a day. Now we're almost at 3,000 a day, about 2,500 a day, guys. Now, experts are saying that the benefits of the vaccine, we won't see those for at least 6 months. But what we're hoping is that even though cases won't go down much for 6 months, is we're hoping that fatalities will go down, because as the elderly and those most at risk to get really ill get the vaccine first, we're hoping that this chart right here for fatalities will go down significantly. So even though cases will continue to be high for the next few months, we're really hoping that these fatalities will go down quickly once the elderly and those most at risk get the vaccine. But again, let me know in the comments if you'll get this vaccine, or if you've already had it, let me know what your experiences were. Front page Fox News. Again, Senator Lindsey Graham supports Trump's call for larger stimulus checks and thinks it is absolutely necessary. So let me know in the comments if you agree with Lindsey Graham. Now, Fox News is also reporting the fact that people are pushing to remove California's liberal governor, Governor Newsom, from office, guys. And let me know in the comments, would you like him to be removed? There's been a lot of controversy. I know he was one of the guys who was really strict as far as lockdowns, and then was seen in restaurants eating without masks with like a dozen people. It was completely ridiculous, guys. But this is why I show you both CNN and Fox News, because you won't really see this type of thing on CNN. But okay, guys, let's jump right into payment dates, how to track your stimulus check, and when you should receive your unemployment boost, as well as that money for rental assistance. Well, as far as the stimulus checks. Now, unfortunately, really the only way to track it accurately and safely is through the irs.gov Get My Payments. Now, unfortunately, that is still offline, but the best thing you can do is check that daily. It should be online in the next day or two. The White House said it would be up by today, but of course they're always behind. But irs.gov, guys, do not use any other website. There's been a lot of fraud out there with fake websites gathering your information. But to check your stimulus check, only use irs.gov Get My Payments. Check it daily. It should be up soon. Well, as far as that unemployment boost, when can you expect to receive that $300 unemployment boost? Well, the good news is a lot of states have already reported that you should be receiving that as early as next week. So a lot of you will not have any gap in payments. Now, the majority of states say it will take 1 to 2 weeks. But even if you don't receive your payment for 2 weeks, you will receive a lump sum, and this will be backdated back to the week of December 27th. So that is really good news. Now, I'm going to show you how to track your individual state. Unfortunately, we still don't have a lot of guidance on every specific state, but once that comes out, I will have updates on every single state and exactly when each state is beginning to pay that unemployment boost. So don't forget to subscribe, because I will keep you posted on each and every single state once they are paying. But first, I'm going to show you how to track it yourself as well. Now, this is on a state level. Of course, every state is different. So the best thing you can do is Google your individual state and Google unemployment insurance, your state, and then login. So for example here, I Googled unemployment insurance, Illinois login. Now this brings up the Illinois.gov website. Make sure whatever website you go on is an official .gov website. Anything else could potentially be a scam. But if I click on that link, it brings us to the official unemployment insurance website for Illinois, and they'll tell you right here that they are working with the federal government to implement this unemployment boost, to check back, and they'll keep you posted exactly when this boost will be distributed. So again, this is just showing you that you need to go to your official unemployment insurance portal for your state, okay? So that is what I was showing you here. And again, I will have updates for every single state. So if you want to watch my videos in the next couple of weeks, I will be letting you know exactly when each state is distributing those payments. Now, as far as people who are eligible for double payments, now this is for some people who are getting the unemployment boost, and specifically for people they're calling mixed earners. Now, it's for people who have a traditional W-2 job and are self-employed with a 1099. So let me clarify here. This really is for people who get the majority of their income from a 1099. So for example, let's say you have a regular W-2 job. Let's say you only work there once a week. That's more of your side job. Then you have a 1099 self-employed job where you're a gig worker or a contract worker. If you have both of those, you might qualify for this extra $100 per week payment on top of that $300 per week boost. Now, the best thing you can do is reach out, actually call your local unemployment office, because this situation is a bit of a cluster bomb, okay? You're not going to get good information on your government websites on this because states are scrambling to figure out how to implement this, because it's a little tricky to figure out who qualifies or who doesn't. But all we know as of yet is you have to make at least $5,000 per year from your 1099 self-employed job. And if you do, make sure you reach out to your unemployment office and give them a call and say, hey, I am a mixed earner. How do I make sure I qualify, and how do I make sure I get that double unemployment payment? Because these are the people who are going to qualify for those double payments, guys. But let's talk about rental assistance. $25 billion was approved in rental assistance, but how the heck do you get it? There's been literally no information on this. And again, just like the unemployment boost, it is on a state level, but even more specific on a county level. And guys, to be honest with you, this is a complete cluster bomb. There is no information. But again, I will be having updates on each state as soon as more information is released. But unfortunately, for this type of situation, you're going to have to do a lot of the research on yourself, because this is going to be on a county by county basis, which means I cannot cover every single county in my videos. But to show you how to do it yourself, go to Google and Google your county, whatever your county is called, type that in, and then rental assistance, okay? And again, only click on a website that is a .gov website, okay? So for my example, I live in Cook County, so I Googled Cook County rental assistance. Now I scroll down. The very first website is COVID-19 Recovery Rental Assistance Program. And again, that is a .gov website. You see there, make sure it is .gov. So I'm going to click on that. And that brings me to my official Cook County, Illinois .gov website. And it tells me what is the COVID-19 rental assistance program. It walks you through how to sign up. Now, specifically here, it tells you that the application process is closed, they're being reviewed, and processing and funding is underway. Now, they're referring to a previous rental assistance that Cook County passed just for Cook County residents, but they will have updates as soon as that next rental assistance program opens. So just to reiterate, you have to go to your own specific county's website, okay? So go to Google, type in your county, type in rental assistance, and make sure you only click on an official .gov website. Again, there's a lot of scams out there. But that is exactly how to stay up to date on your county's rental assistance. And a lot of people will get 6 to 12 months of rental assistance completely paid. Guys, so make sure you do this. And I will have updates on rental assistance as much as I can, but as I said earlier, a lot of this information is going to be at the county level, and that is why I'm showing you how to do so on your own in this video. Guys, but with that said, don't forget to subscribe. If you made it this far into my video, please like the video if you like this content, and I will have updates daily on the rental assistance, the unemployment boost, as well as the stimulus check, the $2,000 stimulus check, and Biden's plans to approve an even larger stimulus package next year, which of course we all know Biden wants to include more stimulus checks, more unemployment boost, student loan assistance, student loan forgiveness, as well as $200 per month for those on Social Security, guys. But with that said, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. Guys, stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.